So I'm a 15-year-old marijuana enthusiast. Once again, I'm browsing my favorite store and come across LSD tabs, each 200 micrograms. I immediately ask my buddy what he thinks about the idea of getting some, and he hesitantly agrees. We order 6 tabs thinking it's the norm. It was my first time encountering something like this. We successfully picked them up, got home, and started mentally preparing ourselves. We read online about how to do it properly just in case. We read that the effect starts in about 15 minutes. We wait 20 minutes and nothing happens, so we decide to take another tab each, just in case one wasn't enough. We take them and wait another 25 minutes, still nothing. Disappointed, we think we got some duds. We take the last 2 tabs and start watching Futurama. About half an hour passes, and then we both turn to each other at the same time. I wanted to tell Vanya that I thought I was starting to feel it, but I realized he was feeling the same and kept quiet. It was around 3 p.m. It was quite bright outside, and the light started to blind me so much. It felt like it was burning my eyes with a slight tingling sensation. I got up to close the window, but Vanya said he liked the light. He said it felt like ice cream, kind of cool and creamy. Being a big fan of creamy ice cream, I decided not to close the window since I caught that vibe too. I just stood there looking out the window. Vanya started laughing and asked why I was kneeling by the window. I couldn't feel my legs and decided to look down. The sudden movement made me feel like I was falling from the 9th floor. I actually fell and hit my nose on the floor, broke it, went to wash up, and damn, the water felt amazing at that moment. I couldn't tear myself away from the sink. Those were the best tactile sensations of my life, and I understood the high from acid. It's not like weed at all, completely different. That's when I realized only 20-30 minutes had passed. The high was just from the first tab. I freaked out and quickly ran to Vanya to share the news. He was also very pleased, but pointed out that we could overdose. He started talking about how his uncle's friend overdosed on drugs and how scared he was of overdosing, but I wasn't listening. I was staring at the chandelier and subconsciously flying among some cubes, like in Interstellar. My stomach became unbearably heavy, and I got incredibly hungry. I decided to get up and make something to eat. I swear it took me 70 minutes to stand up. It was incredibly hard to move. Then Vanya pointed out this mess to me. I jumped up like a bullet, which made me feel terribly sick. I fell, and I truly believed I was dead, but I was still flying among those cubes. I realized someone was touching me and talking to me, but I didn't understand it. On a subconscious level, I felt it. I came to in the hospital, feeling terrible. I threw up on myself, couldn't say a word to my mom, and thought I had become mute and partially deaf. My mom stopped crying. A police officer came by asking questions, but I didn't respond, and he left. I was in the hospital for a month, started understanding everything and talking again, and found out that Vanya jumped out of a window, probably out of fear while on LSD. He fell from the 5th floor. Now, once every 6 months, I can allow myself to smoke a little weed. Don't try any drugs, no matter what people say about them.